Hey, what's up everybody? Dan here, and this video is all about everything you need to know about online casinos. Whether you are completely new to online gambling or you're just moderately proficient, there's gonna be something in this video you could learn or that can either help you navigate the online gambling space a little better or even just become a better gambler. And as you watch the video, if you are new to gambling, you decide you wanna kind of jump in and test the waters, I have two different online casinos that I highly recommend. One is for US-based players and the other one is for non-US based players. I'm gonna put a link to the website for each of those casinos down below this video. What those links are gonna do is when you click on them, it's gonna bring you to the sign up page for both of those casinos with their best sign up bonus offer that they have available anywhere, kind of ready and activated for you, just to make life easier for you. I did that for you guys just ahead of time. So that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, now the most important thing to understand if you're going to get into the online casino space is understanding how licenses work. You don't wanna go ahead and gamble on an illegitimate casino. There are a lot of casinos that don't have licenses to operate. In other words, they're not legally able to offer you where you are geographically their services, and yet they'll still invite you to come gamble on their site. So you always want to check the legitimacy of any casino, see where they're licensed, and see if the license that they hold to offer gambling services actually have jurisdiction where you live. So that's number one. So number two, okay, so you've taken care of the license issue. You're about to check out this online casino. You know they're licensed to operate where you are, so you know you're doing the right thing. Now you're gonna go and sign up and create an account with them, right? So understand two things. One, you're gonna have to give some very personal information when you're signing up for an online casino that is legitimate, including sometimes your tax identification number, otherwise known as social security number here in the United States. And the reason for that is most countries, especially including the United States for sure, they consider your winnings from gambling as taxable income. So when they're asking you for this personal information, don't freak out. It's actually a sign of their legitimacy. If they weren't asking you for that information, then I would worry. Another thing to keep in mind when you're first setting up your account at a new online casino site is the sign-up bonus they're offering. Most casinos, to entice people, new players to come and join them, they offer really nice sign-up bonuses. Sign-up bonuses have oftentimes a lot of fine print. So for example, let's just say there's a match deposit bonus. Here's a very classic example. And the casino says, we'll match your first deposit. We'll match it by 100% up to $300. So let's just say, so what they're saying is whatever amount of money you deposit into your account for the first time, they will match it, and it caps at 300. So if you put in 400 bucks, they're only gonna match it with 300 bucks. If you put in 100, they're gonna match it with 100, and you're gonna have 200 full, $200 accessible to you to gamble with right away. However, think about this. If I deposited 100 bucks and the casino deposited 100 bucks also for me and matched my deposit, well, what would stop me from just withdrawing the money and now having 200 bucks? That was the quickest 100 bucks I ever made, right? So to prevent that from happening, these casinos have a certain policy in place that says you have to wager a certain amount times the money you deposit. Sorry, I said that kind of confusing, but what that means is, let's just say the casino's policy, the fine print on that sign-up bonus will say, in order to make any withdrawal from your winnings, you have to at least wager 15 times the amount you're depositing. So if you're depositing $100 and they're matching it with 100, you're gonna have to bet at least $1,500 worth of bets before you can ever get that money out. Does that make sense? So it's just a way for them to not get screwed over, and it's a way for them to be able to offer you a nice perk without it hurting them financially. So always watch for the fine print, and remember, when you deposit money into an online casino account and you're getting it matched, it's not gonna be withdrawable right away. Number three is a big one, gameplay. Familiarize yourself with all the rules of any game you're gonna gamble with, whether it's roulette or slots. I can't tell you how many times, not just the gameplay rules, but also how the gameplay actually works within the actual system. I've actually lost, and I was gonna say this before, I can't tell you how many times I've lost like 10 or 15 or $20 because I'm just dragging the little icon over and making a bet on the roulette table. I dragged it the wrong way and I put $50 on black when I was trying to put 15 on red. So knowing how the game works, betting small as you get familiar with the actual gameplay, the actual logistics of how to move within the game, and of course the rules. Otherwise, you're gonna feel like you got screwed over by a game and it's really not their fault. Number four, and this is a big one, guys, any online casino that you have an account with, you have to look into how to take full advantage of their VIP rewards and their VIP program. There are a ton of ongoing promotions, perks, and allowances and benefits that you may not be taking advantage of that may be accessible to you, and sometimes sometimes these things are rolled out for a short amount of time. So there might be like a 6-week promotion that, you know, you have to sign up, that you have to activate or sign up for within a certain 3-day period. And if you miss it, you may have missed out on like free money to gamble with, or, you know, some kind of, you might randomly get a promotion saying, hey, if you deposit $500 this week, you know, we'll match it, you know, with no strings attached. Whereas usually a match like that, you'd only get offered when you first sign up for them. So again, a lot of these online casinos have great perks that they offer within the VIP program, but you have to sometimes activate them or actually like claim them in order for them to be, you know, for them to actually benefit you. So another thing to really, really keep an eye out for. Ultimately, guys, when you're entering the online gambling world, you have to know your shit. Okay, you have to know the legitimacy of the casino that you're going to be gambling on. You have to know how their sign-up bonuses actually work, including the fine print. You have to know all about their VIP programs and rewards and the ongoing promotions they have so you can take advantage of them. You just got to know it all. And again, guys, if you want to take advantage of those 2 different casinos, I have one that's the number 1 casino that I recommend for US-based players, and I have the other one that I recommend for all of my people that are not in the US. And I also have another link down there. It'll say like gamblingguy.com/Dan, something like that. When you click that link, it'll bring you to a landing page on my website where I have a long list of a bunch of casinos that I personally used and vetted. There's definitely one there that you'll have access to from your area, and it'll also include a sign-up bonus link as well. So I made your life super easy in that way, guys. Hope you enjoyed the review. See you next time.